I'm going out of there. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm so sorry, man. If anybody's on here, you hear me? You hear me? And oh, okay, there. We're moving. Perfect. That's great. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? See it move. Look. Oh, everybody in. All right, yeah. Sit right here. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Can anybody hear me? Hey, Rachel, how you doing? Can you hear me? I apologize. I want to apologize. I am still learning how to do social media. Uh, Can you hear me? Is that still, do I still sound far away? Do I still sound far away? Uh, still, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all know, that's the same thing they said too. I sound far away. Something, it wasn't sounding like that last time. I could see the thing ain't really moving that much too. Then where is it? There it goes. It should be moving a whole lot more than that. But still sound far right? No. Nah, I didn't use a different computer. Oh, no, I'm not. The place that I'm at, the service here is not that good. And so what I'm discovering is that when I have all of my monitors and all of my devices loaded to the system here, it's slowing down my network, my trading network, and when I'm using the libraries. I didn't know it was going to do that when I got to the things. But I'm still learning about how to use and buy power for my networking system so things work smoothly. I'm still educating myself on that. So I've been buying like individual boxes and different things like this right here. Bought this individual box so I can I use this for trading only. So I bought this where I can take it with me up on the plane. So no matter where I'm at, I can trade, but they only give me a certain amount of data, a month. So, and then they slow me down. So because I can trade rapidly, so I'm still trying to find ways to speed up my power and build with the social media at the same time. Yeah. Well, past that. What you got going on tonight? How your Sunday going? What's going on, y'all? Hey, so, good show, good show. Sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about that. So, I was going unpopular options. What's up there? Do I trade? No, no. I trade on programs. A lot of people ask me, do I trade programs? You know, you know, uh, 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 right now, um, you guys have seen, we talked a little bit about it last week. You guys seen Nike. Nike stock is stabilizing. Stock price is falling. So people have been asking me about that. I got some stuff about that. Also, um, looking at the crypto stocks that's been falling around the same time. People have been trying to say, well, does the crypto got anything to do with Nike stock falling? And absolutely doesn't. This is what I want to tell you guys about value, about value. Uh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Last time I did it work. Can y'all hear me? No, huh? If I talk loud like that, can you hear me? Is that better? Right here in front. You're right in front. Is that better? Not the meter. The meter right here. They saying it's better. Okay. So you have. So this is what I want to tell you guys about Bitcoin, because some people are saying, hey, Bitcoin is sliding, it's coming down. What should we do? Should people run? Here's the thing about it. First thing you have to do is you have to put emotions aside if you should get out or if you should stay. Right? First thing you have to decide, you have to ask yourself is, why is Bitcoin currently coming down? Right? Why is the coin currently coming down? It was at 72,000. Now it's down to 60, so it's been falling. Right? And so because Bitcoin has been falling, the crypto stocks have been falling with Bitcoin. Okay? They've been coming down too. They haven't been coming down because the company said, hey, if you lose the money, we made the money. They're coming down because Bitcoin is coming down. Okay? So this is the first thing you have to do when you research. You have to identify what's doing what. So the reason the crypto stocks are coming down is because Bitcoin is coming down. I repeat, they're not coming down because MARA said, hey, we losing money. Or CLSK said, hey, we losing money. Or Riot or any of the other companies haven't come out and said they're losing money, yet their stock prices are falling. So why are their stock prices falling if they're not saying they're losing money? Because Bitcoin is falling. So when you talk about valuing something, you remove the emotion by saying this has nothing to do with how I feel about the investment. It has to do with the stock price falling because Bitcoin is falling. That's it. That's it. This is how you evaluate an asset when it's coming down. Okay? For those people who have those stocks that are currently falling right now, including myself, right? The companies haven't mentioned anything about earnings. And why? Because January, February, March, April, May, June, every 3 months. So we're in the midst of the quarter. So the companies haven't reported anything yet. So why are their stock prices falling now? Because Bitcoin is coming down. So now that we know that, what's the next research we ask ourselves? Why is Bitcoin coming down? Why is Bitcoin falling? This is what you have to ask yourself. Because if you know why Bitcoin is falling, then you can remove the emotions to the investment. Okay? What you say? So what would cause Bitcoin to fall? Does inflation news cause fluctuations in Bitcoin? It does. That's a good question, Rachel. What's that? Very Vision TV. Right. So rises come down too. Right? They all come down. So good question. What will cause Bitcoin to fall? What do you think about? I got you. Everyone paying down. What do you think about the company Oculus brought by Facebook ticker company Oculus? You talking about Oculus the glasses? Everyone, can you talk about Oculus glasses? So, Rachel, question is a great question. What would cause Bitcoin to fall? Okay, inflation can cause Bitcoin to fall, but Bitcoin is not really backed by anything. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by the dollar, right? All these currencies are backed by something. The United States dollar is backed by who? The United States government. Everyone can count. I got you, right? So, what will cause Bitcoin to fall? A massive sale of the coin itself would cause Bitcoin to fall. Because there's only so much circulation of Bitcoin out there. There you go. Soundtrack, what's up, man? A major shareholder selling. Bingo. So, the next question becomes, if it's a major shareholder selling, why would someone who's a major shareholder be selling this many Bitcoin? Brian, how are you? I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see everybody, man. Hey, I'm sorry I was late, y'all. I was having some mechanical issues. I'm fixing it out, but we don't get this money nevertheless. I'm not going to end at 9 o'clock. I'm going to still be on talking, so if you guys want to hang out, good to go. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming in. So, a major shareholder will be selling, right? Question is, who and why? Why would someone be selling this new Bitcoin? So, to that question, I thought the same thing, and I started doing some digging. So, how you doing? Good to see you. Get on you just a second. So, a government in Europe is offloading a shitload of Bitcoin. This government has 9 times out of 10 has seized these Bitcoin from people who are led to charge of crimes or criminals or Bitcoin, they whatever places, and the government is deciding to sell this Bitcoin. And I believe maybe, I'm not sure, it might be Germany. I'm not sure. I gotta check and see. But they are offloading a lot of Bitcoin, and that has been causing Bitcoin to fall. Okay? That's why Bitcoin has been falling. That's why Riot, CLSK, MARA, that's why those stocks have been falling and have been having price compression. Meaning they have been rising to the level to represent the price that they're being paid for the Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Okay? So basically, if you're MARA and you mine 20 Bitcoin at $50,000 per coin, but it costs you $10,000 to mine it, you have a what? $30,000 increase once the coin is mined and is added to your balance sheet. Okay? So, the cost of what it costs these companies to mine these coins is what's added as revenue on the balance sheet. That makes sense. Okay? So, because this company, this government in Germany, is a part of the government, is selling this amount of coins, is pushing the price down because one, there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin in circulation. And two, natural supply and demand always you buy a lot of stocks, it affects the price. You sell a lot of stocks, it affects the price. Same thing with Bitcoin and any other stock. That has a limited circulation. Okay? That's why the price is going down. Everyone counts pretty. What do you think about company? So, I mean, I think the company itself, um, uh, what do I think about the company Oculus brought by Facebook? Everyone counts capacity. Um, I think the company, I think the glasses are a good product, right? I think they're a good product, but I think they are catered to a certain audience, right? And it's a certain price point because those glasses are expensive. Glasses are also bulky, and the glasses are not appealing to people who are not in the space of virtual reality or the space of sci-fi or the space of science fiction. If you're not really in that genre, glasses won't appeal to you. So automatically, that's going to alienate an audience of people who would be customers to purchase the glasses. Now, with that being said, the glasses, from Facebook's perspective, in my opinion, has been sold as a luxury item. So in that sense, we're not expecting a lot of revenue to come back. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, but when Facebook made the purchase, I don't think that the purchase was made technically for the glasses to be profitable. Although you want to make money. I think in Facebook's case, the idea is they want the glasses to have massive appeal. Because the more appeal that the glasses have, price points change, right? Once upon a time, flat screen TVs was $10,000. Y'all guys remember? Expensive as hell to get a flat screen. Now you go get a flat screen TV for $2. So price points change, but the appeal of flat screens has still been there. The appeal of these glasses is not there as it was when Facebook first rolled out the massive appeal of glasses tied to the metaverse. So that's another thing, right? The glasses themselves or the binoculars are fine, but Facebook has tied the structure and adding for the glasses to sell the appeal to the metaverse, right? Glasses with the metaverse have this whole experience. It's awesome, right? I don't know how many people, the average person who would just buy a regular cell phone will go spend the money to buy the glasses. So I think in that sense, right, the glasses have limited appeal and limited revenue source. But an appeal under a company like Facebook, who already makes a lot of money off ad revenue, it's a drop in the bucket to purchase the company. If Facebook don't make no money off the glasses is used to support the metaverse, Facebook delivered that. They've done it with Instagram, right? Once upon a time, Instagram was supposed to be a publicly traded company. Mark Zuckerberg decided, great move, probably one of the greatest purchases of the 21st century. We went in, bought Instagram. I think he spent like $20 billion. It's a crazy number back then. Instagram was only like, I don't know, a year or two old at the time. Now look, household name. So, glasses has that level of appeal that he thinks to metaverse. Well, what else? Somebody else. Hayward stock was dropped from 128, wanted to incorporate a weight loss pill with hopes of increasing business. Do you think this is a real stock investment? So, trying to see. Wait, question. What? Ask me. Trying to see what you asking me about the Weight Watchers. I got you, but did you say it fell to $1.28 or it dropped? You said it dropped to $1.28. So, this is a very interesting thing. Uh, this bit. Put it up first. So, first thing you want to do with Weight Watchers, you want to run Weight Watchers through my research off the trip. Because the fact that Weight Watchers is now down to $1.28 means that stock is falling with investors selling off the stock, believing that the company's turnaround plan is not going to work. Because this is how you have to think about it. And this is just me telling you without doing your research based on what you said here, and give you some analysis based on your question. Okay? And then I'll give you some concrete, more sound information. But based on what you said, okay? When Weight Watchers come out to announce that they have a pill, okay? Yes, it dropped after Oprah said she was taking a pill from another company. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, all right. So, two things going on. Two things going on. Two things going on. Give me the ticker symbol right now. Give me the symbol. W W. So, yes, it will, but the problem, you know what, y'all, this is it's not popping up, WW. Yeah, it's not popping up under the, oh, there, that's why. All right. So, first thing is this. We want to know is revenue. Weight Watchers had last year $854 million in sales for a month. Of that 854 million in sales, their profit, they make any, they had $340 million in losses. So they're losing money. Okay? They got over $60 million in cash on the books. This means this is money. Jay Rodriguez, how you doing, my man? How you doing? This means that they got $66 million in cash. We talking about Weight Watchers right now, y'all. Ticker symbol WW. This means they got 66 million in cash on the balance sheets, and they have $1.4 billion in debt. Right? So we don't know what the service payments is on that debt, but that's the debt that they have. They don't pay any dividends, right? Company has 79 million shares outstanding, so they're not bad in size. Company's current market cap, they're worth over $100 million. Okay, so that's what the balance sheet is. They're losing money. Losing money. So now we want to know, we want to get a sense of the stock prices. That's right, those are huge losses, particularly when they have 600 million in sales and you're losing 300 million of that. It's half. It's a big loss, huge loss. So when we look at the historical pricing, you get a sense of how far down has the price come, right? The price has been, so the last time the price was $2 a share was May 20th this year, right? The price was $2, and then it came down, and it rose a little bit, came down, and then so you see this kind of fluctuation, and then it's been taken ever since. So the price has been between $1.05 to $1.40. Okay? Now you have the news that Oprah is taking another pill, another company. So that news in itself doesn't have anything to do with the money Weight Watchers is making, right? So let's distinguish between data. You got to distinguish that now so you don't be wrapped up in what you're researching, right? The news that Oprah is taking the pill don't have nothing to do with what Weight Watchers is making in money. They've been losing money before that news about the pill even came out. So that means that what did the news that Oprah taking the pill do? The news that Oprah taking the pill caused investors to lose what? Somebody spit it out. To lose what? When news came out that Oprah taking the pill, what you think investors might have thought about it? The company already been losing money. Everybody knew they're losing money. Weight Watchers been losing money for years now. Confidence. Oh, why would Oprah be taking a pill from another company when she's a shareholder here? That don't make no sense. That must mean she might think something wrong. That she might not think that, but the sentiment. There you go. Sentiment. So the sentiment is that the company might not have support the fact that she's using these other pills. So those investors who are emotional driven, those investors who invest off the sentiment, those investors who follow Oprah, those investors who eat at all of Oprah's restaurants and everything Oprah got going on, those people who die-hard Oprah fans, sell off the stock based on that perception. So you can have the stock fall to $1.28, which also adds to the pressure that they lose in money. Now, the pill part, when they said, hey, we're going to do this pill, and this pill will come out. We're still on the sentiment here, right? Good to see you too, Carl. Good to see you too, my brother. We're still on the sentiment part. When they said, hey, we got this new pill coming out, Weight Watchers is a household brand. The stock price currently in the can doesn't reflect the fact that Weight Watchers has been around for years. A long time. They may be losing a bunch of money, but they still are brand name. So when a brand name company comes out and says, hey, we have a new product, and the stock price still doesn't rise on the sentiment, it tells you that it's not just a money issue, that Weight Watchers now has a sentiment problem. And a sentiment problem can push the stock into penny stock territory. So this is what you want to be mindful for now with the Weight Watchers. Because now that the stock has fallen based on the Oprah news, if the stock stays down based on the Oprah news, so let's say the Oprah news is 28 cents. Let's say the stock is down 28 cents based on the Oprah news. And then the company comes out and says, hey, we got losses again. We lost another $200 million in the fourth quarter. And then the stock falls another 40 cents. Now you have 28 cents from the Oprah news, and now 40 cents from the actual news that they losing money. That pushes the stock price down even further. But the person who hasn't done the research that sees the 40-cent drop thinks, oh, they fallen, I can buy it because it's low, but never remember, Oprah's pill debacle caused the stock price to also fall. And never recovered that, which makes the stock now fit. So that's my interpretation. Wait. A season they find those opportunities. So I'm gonna put Weight Watchers on my watch list. Put them on my watch list. I don't have them on my general watch list. Put them on my watch list. Keep them. I'm a seasoned investor. People are aware. I'll put them on here. You know my ass. I'm straight up. But I'll keep you abreast of Weight Watchers. Then I said time to go. Okay. I hope that answers your question. You check on the company. Hospitality, TA, get cash. What's the stock price? So this is the right as you check on the company, target hospitality, ticker symbol TH, heavy on cash, little on debt. So you look at the numbers. So revenue for TH is 522 million revenue. Earning, they got 150 million in profit. That's a great sign. They got 124 million cash. They got 198 million debt. So, just want to tell you guys about debt, right? Debt is leading. You have to be non-emotional when you look at that to really value how that is. So in this case, right, TH, they have $198 million in debt, but they have $124 million in cash. Debt, $198 million. But their profit is $150 million. So because the cash is $124 million, profits are $150 million. The $198 million debt is easily serviced. So let's say with the debt, let's say they're paying, I'm just going on numbers here, guys, okay? Let's say they're paying $10 million a year to service debt. Well, because they have cash flow, right? It's easy to service the payments. So the debt doesn't affect the balance sheet at all. So the debt becomes really, not really like they got debt, right? It becomes good debt. You know, the payments to service, it becomes an opportunity for them to borrow more money to use to service the company, to pay dividends, whatever. So that's a good point. They don't pay any dividends, so they can serve in cash. Company has they got 100 million shares outstanding, which values their business at they value at $875 million. So they value a little under $1 billion. So looking at the numbers, that's worth looking do a little bit extra, right? The numbers ain't right. The research ain't tight. I'm not going to be looking into a company with no damn messed up numbers. It's a waste of time. So we go look at the numbers quick. You ain't making no money, you ain't getting no research. You know what I mean? So we look at this right here. So TH, I'm not going to go over all of it, just to give us a good glimpse. Target Hospitality operates a specialty of rental and hospitality service companies in Northern America. The company operates through two segments, hospitality and facility services, South and Government. It owns a network of specialty rental accommodation units. In addition, the company provides catering and food and maintenance, housekeeping, groundkeeping, security, health and recreational facilities, workforce community management, and laundry services. Okay, so they provide basically in the rental business. The company was founded in 1978. So it tells us they've been in business a long time, which means they specialize in the rental business. That's in 1978. It's another son. Their CEO, who is James Bradley, his salary is $1.9 million, and their CFO salary is $500,000. And everyone else around there is about $500,000. So salaries, right? They're paying people. Next thing we want to do is we want to see, get a little bit of what price is briefly. Company stock price has been falling. So your stock price has been falling. It recently has risen a little bit, but it's come down. The stock price is at $10, $11. So the question is now, why is the stock price falling? Why is it falling? Why is it coming down? I don't know. Worth looking into. It's another good thing. Good strong balance sheet. So, who was asking about that? Yeah. So, Brian, you asked about that? Hey, that's worth looking into. Worth looking into. That's they got a good strong balance sheet. The stock price has been coming down. I don't know why it's been falling. I can't tell you why it's coming down right at the moment. But I will do some research to be able to take that. Because as y'all know, y'all be like, hey man, look at this company. I look at it with potential investment. So you know, just so y'all know, I'm that type of teacher. I learn from a student, which means you'll bring me a play, you'll be scared to take it, and I'll get paid while your ass is scared. Remember that. No, I got to get paid here. Because if you check on, right, see two, is Carnival Cruise Line a good long-term investment, super simple? Yes, sir. Emil, so Carnival is a good long-term investment. Long-term meaning this stuff. Okay. The cruise industry can be cyclical to some degree, meaning that certain parts of the year cruises may be down. Okay, kind of like the airline industry, right? Bookings are down in certain parts. So when you buy Carnival Cruise Line, you have to purchase the stock at its lowest point, meaning the valuation is low. Meaning that the company, like now, the cruise lines are reporting good bookings, they're reporting good maintenance on the ships, They're reporting good headway as far as bookings appear to be stable for the future. They're rolling out new cruise lines, and they've been able to recover from COVID quite well, given the sentiment that people had, and this is my opinion, that people had to be cooped up, right? I think that people being cooped up, that sentiment caused them to flock to the cruise lines. Why? Why? Watch this. Because of how cheap and discounted the industry was in lockdown, right? That gave the cruise lines an instant burst of revenue. Boom. So stock prices shot, right? So when it shot like that, it reflected the massive burst of revenue. It didn't reflect a steady reflection. Okay? So, because it didn't reflect a steady flexion of revenue, the prices jump. You want to make sure that you're not in at the prices where the revenue came in hot and stock prices reflect this massive increase. You want to be in when the stock price reflects revenue being stable. Okay? So that's what you're looking for in a long-term investment. I hope that answers your question. Yes, you're a good investment, but it's an active investment. Okay? Not long-term, let it sit, don't look at it. No investment, I repeat to everybody watching, tell everybody, no investment that you make is long-term where you put it there and don't look at it. No investment. Show me one thing. I might have asked y'all this before. Show me one thing that you've done in your life that you sat there for years. And you like, man, this shit is successful. Look how long it's been sitting here. Show me. Everything that you got major success, you worked your ass off to get. Working every day, working with a routine. You ain't just gonna let it sit there. So you can't sit your investments there and expect the same outcome when ain't nothing you've done in 40, 50 years happen that way. So we say long-term with an approach of active management. Meaning you put your money there, you let it sit, you get paid, but the minute you see the cruise industry starting to pull back, that investment no longer long-term, it's short-term, and you sell it, and you get out the way, and you take your money away to make another play. That's what we mean by long-term activity. You want to be active. You have to do good active strategy. Okay? So hope that answers your question. Yeah, right. So the travel industry is reporting major revenue increase because pandemic levels have suppressed, right? Like we all like that. Yeah, people got COVID, people not living their lives in the system of COVID no more. Certain cultures still are, for sure. Rightfully so, man, you would protect yourself. But I'm saying as far as business-wise and how it's moving through the system. So people not really like, oh man, COVID ain't gonna go nowhere. So because of that sentiment, like I was saying, they rushed. Man, they shot out to the hotel. They shot to the airplanes. Shout out to the cruise industry. Shout out to the movie theater. They shot out. So when you shoot out massively like that, okay, this is what you get. You get a massive surge of revenue quick. So this is what the company gonna say. If watch this, give y'all some game. If COVID started in 2020, okay, and a company don't do no business in 2020, don't do no business half of 2021, and then all of a sudden, the floodgates open. They say, hey, everybody on lockdown. And not only are you on lockdown, here go $1,000 per person. Here go PP money. Here go CC money. They gave every damn alphabet of money you can have. And people went and bought every damn thing you can get. So that surge sent these company stock prices through the roof because they said, man, we got record revenue. We ain't had revenue in a year and a half. So of course it's gonna be record. Don't nobody say the record revenue was 20 million. That same time the year before, that revenue was 400 million. Now they saying its record revenue was only 20 million because they ain't had no revenue in a year and a half. But the stock price is trading as if the company just had $1 billion in revenue, but they only had 20. So the industry is experiencing this disconnect between revenue and services and sentiment. And so when you invest in stocks, you're trying to figure out, are you in a stock price that's sentiment based? Are you in a stock price that's revenue based? Which were you in at? Are you in a stock price because people mad at Oprah? Because she ain't taking the pills? So they sending the stock price down? Or you in the stock price that Weight Watchers saying they're losing money? Right? Those are different events that cause the price to fluctuate. So this is what you have to keep in account. So this is why the hospitality industry is up right now. People is really spending money. People is really going out. But is that sustainable? Are people doing that because they're happy? If they doing that shit because they're happy, they ain't always gonna be happy. If they doing it because it's routine, the stock price can stand on that. So that's what I'm talking about. I hope that makes sense. Give me y'all some game tonight, man. Yeah. Active investing is the way all the time. Elvis, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Do you do graphs on how to determine the price of stocks like Flipsmart? I don't use graphs. I use charts. But because I was in prison and I didn't know anything about charts, I created my own charting system that I call counter charts. And so that's my substitute for graphs. And that system is what I use today to trade stocks. It's awesome system too. You were talking about traveling, looking over stuff, telling whatever about it. You selling everything up. Yeah, of course. And I'm gonna tell you something. That lesson is what we missed, which is what you use to invest. Because this was the thing. People use the money. Watch this. Also, during COVID, people might not remember, it was a surge, massive increase, the biggest in record by way of at one particular time, an increase in people trading stocks for the first time, using locked in at home and government money. And watch, most of those people who traded those damn stocks didn't make shit. They went in, traded the stocks as if it was a game. They went in and took the money that they got from the government as if it was how we do have fun. And the people that got filthy rich, I'm talking filthy rich here. And I ain't mad at it because I piggyback alongside them with the people I was investing stocks for at that time. Amazon, Facebook, Zoom, man, anything, they got filthy rich. Filthy rich during the pandemic. People bought everything known to man off the internet. People didn't even hear about Zoom prior to COVID. Zoom what? Now Zoom's a household name. So, but the people who use Zoom right now and then use Zoom ain't made a damn cent on Zoom. Shit, you could have been using money to pay Zoom. Like, none of that happened. So, all the stock prices that went up from the consumer purchasing the product, the consumer didn't benefit off the appreciation in asset prices, which is tied to your retirement, your 401ks. How you ain't make no money off that? And this is why an active investment approach is better, way more better. Because if people was active in that way, they made something. You wouldn't have went to the car dealer and bought rims. You would have went and bought Mercedes-Benz stocks off the rims they sell to people. Then you would have bought some rims. You know what I mean? That's how I think about it. Okay, how do you determine if the company is driving off the price of Bitcoin? Just because that's when I started the gospel. Oh yeah, for sure. They started anywhere. Elvis, okay, how do you determine if the company is undervalued off the price of Bitcoin? So that's a kind of, I don't want to say you can use a lot more common sense with that one, a little easier, because if you take the miners, okay, so y'all, this is a strategy, right? Somebody asked me this and that. Why when you gonna fix a new company? Think to myself, why the hell would I wake up in the morning, 5 a.m., say, then you ready to trade and start trying to pick new company? Why I'm trying to trade stocks? See, off the top, it's already done. Nah, man, you stick to the script, the strategy. All the miners, the companies that mine Bitcoin, the miner, okay, not the Bitcoin maker. That company's stock price is most likely going to move to Bitcoin. They mine the coin. That's why I keep telling people, like, why you keep talking about Bitcoin? They mining the coin. Like, they mining the damn thing. This company is mining a coin that's worth $60,000. Or 50-some thousand right now. Give or take a little bit. We'll go up 4,000 in there. You know what I mean? But they mining this coin. So why wouldn't you say, man, Bitcoin just failed $2,000 this morning. Both these stocks are down 90 cents, 120. Why would I say, man, I'm going to go find me 2 more companies when these 2 companies are falling with Bitcoin? It don't make no sense. They miners. So if the question is, well, why are they falling? They mining the damn coin. That's why. Their balance sheet holds the coin. So if the coin falls, the money on their balance sheet falls, which pushes down the stock price. If it rises, the stock price rises because the value of the coin increases. It's the easiest money to make. It's the easiest stocks to follow right now. It moves with the goddamn coin. So that's people like, why y'all trying to make the research hard? If you really trying to make money and you really about this investment, why are you out looking for shit when this investment's right in your face? All you gotta do is just look at this and be like, okay, yeah, Because once you keep the strategy, you're gonna be able to see real quick, like, dang, the way it moves is so crazy because you gonna think like, how can it just move as simple as that? And these are the ones, meaning the stocks, that you get that add value to our portfolio because it makes it easier for you to predict the outcome of investing. Why? All you do, Bitcoin jumping 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Guaranteed. Know how I know? MARA, I've been following now 4 years. When I got them, it was at 3, like 380 or something like that. When I first got them. I watched them go all the way to 40 some bucks. Crazy right now. I didn't hold them that way. I ain't never held no stock all the way up to no $200. I'm active. My shit be sold by the time it jumped up. I stay losing money on the back end because I take mine up front end. So, that's my investment strategy. Keep the research simple. Keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple all the time. All the time. And I'm going to tell you here, that is not just a punchline. Keep the research simple. The reason, one of them, that you are also keeping the research simple is this. You have to remember this. Every last one of y'all on here right now, and me and everybody else, you are not just going to trade stocks, meaning you ain't got nothing else in your life. I trade stocks full time. All my money comes from stocks or come from my investment operations or whatever I'm doing. Speaking what I'm just saying, it comes from markets. But I got other stuff I'm doing. So you have to incorporate this investment stuff into your everyday life. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta incorporate it in your everyday life. Like, so you can't only do stocks on the weekends. You can't only look at your bank account when your ass ain't got no money. You can't only look at it when it only got a bunch of money, right? That's not, you can't pick and choose when you want to decide to put this strategy in place. These strategies are a lifeline for you. This is how you structure your financial backbone and performance with these strategies. You don't put it in place and execute it when it looks good. It executes every day. You don't watch the stocks every day. The strategy executes every day. You watch the stocks when the strategies tell you to. That's it. That's all we're doing here. But you can't put this thing sometime in your life like you do that other shit. You can't be sometime with it. I don't feel like it today. I ain't hungry. I ain't thirsty. The rent man don't give a damn about your ass being thirsty when you owe his money. And the gas man don't give a damn about you can't get to work with that tanking. So you got to see your money the same way other people gonna see when they want their money. So when it comes to this, you put strategies in place. So through your everyday life, financial performances becomes a part of who you are and what you do. Because most people don't put this first. They got it third, fourth, fifth. It's only first when your ass wants something, needs something. Now you complain about this, complain about that. And I get it. Kids, wife, marriage, I get it. All that's true too. So I ain't gonna make it seem like all that's not really a part of your life as well. Because you got to take care of yourself, you got to take care of your family, you got to make sure your mental health, like all that matters. But let me tell you something right now. I don't give a damn what nobody says. That shit won't mean nothing real quick if your ass can't afford when the economy go bad. And that's something you can't control. So Whether you lollygag or bullshit or not, when the economy go bad, it don't matter how you feel, what state you in, if somebody died in your life, if your kids is having problems, if you own, if you ain't. If you don't know what you're doing, you done for. That's why managing money every day and being active to your account is important. So when you see the changes in sentiment, gas prices start going high, food prices start going high, you like, hold on, man. Seem like stuff start going high. You gonna then naturally look and say, let me look at my damn portfolio and see if that's starting to do something. Man, stocks I'm holding starting to fall. Now, that's what the management is. That's what it is. You put these common sense things in place. You understand? You put these things in sequence in your life so you can start seeing what you need to do to move. Feel me? Because without that, you're gonna fall victim to it. I promise you. I don't care what I teach you about this stock stuff. The conditions change. Your thinking and your emotional awareness changes with it. Shit start going high, you start complaining about the people in your life that ain't pulling their weight. Bills start catching on, you start cutting out stuff that you've been overly spending on that you ain't been giving enough attention to prior to you not having problems. This is what happens when you half-ass researching your portfolio. So you gotta put it first. You don't have to love it or be in love with the money, but you have to love the idea of wanting the security underneath you and your family to be concrete. You got to love that. You got to want that. And that don't happen because you happenstance. You got to be with this. You know, and you know, I get it, you know, man. It's a struggle. It really is. Struggle for me for years. And I was doing all this again, you know. So I was really like what it done. I appreciate that, right? Appreciate that. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You keep asking. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me tell you something. So, okay. So Elvis, okay, so look. So, okay. So if MARA, okay, is at $20, okay, go with me right here. MARA at $20 a share, okay, and the company come out and say, hey man, we just made an extra $1 billion in the quarter. Good news, and the stock go $20 to $30. Okay? The reason the stock went to $30, which is $10, is because the company said they made money. Okay? That's why. Because they said they made money. Okay? So now, the company come out and say, hey man, we coming out with a new product that's going to change the way people shop. That news, stock price jumps $10. Okay? Now the stock price at $40. Now, this $10 jump is based on what? Them saying that they have a new product. Okay? New product. So, now the stock price jumps another $10. Now the stock price is at $50. This $10 jump is also due because people are like, they got this new product coming out. So people like, man, they got this new product coming out. So what we want to do is make sure that we in the stock before the new product coming out. Because we think this product gonna be cool. So we want it now. So people emotional, They happy. They like, man, we want the new product. So they going out buying the stock now before the product has come out. So the stock has jumped $20 based on people saying that they believe that this product is going to do what the company says. Okay? $20. Right? So, what value, now I'm going to ask to you into the chat, okay? It's at $50 a share now, stock price. What is holding this stock up to $50 a share? It's at $50 now. What's keeping it there? What's keeping it there? This is going to be with value. What's keeping it there? What's keeping it there is people believing that the new product is going to come out. Okay? Okay? Not volume. So volume is what pushed it there. Volume is the amount of shares. Speculation. Rachel. Speculation. Speculation has got the stock price there. That's right. The volume is just the amount of shares that's traded. Okay? That's it. And that moves up and down based on people buying and selling. Right? So to what Rachel said, it's speculation. Right? So, watch this. If it's speculation, tell me what is speculation supported by? What is speculation current? What do we know speculation is supported by what? What holds speculation up? What keeps speculation in? Is it money? Is it, right? Nothing. It's speculation. You can speculate about one thing, speculate about something else, and that shit can sink just the other minute. Right? That's right. That's right. Yeah. Another example is with Apple, everybody gets excited about the new iPhone. Exactly. They rush to the store to get it, and I want to be the first to get it. Gotta hurry up and get my iPhone to get that iPhone. Everybody rushes in to get the iPhone. Then you look up Black Monday or Black Tuesday, Black one of them damn days, damn price been slashed 40%. But people happy, they got to go get it. So, with the stock price being up based on this speculation, the $50 makes it what? Overvalued. See this? The $50 makes it overvalued because the stock price is up there based on speculation. It's not up there based on nothing else. It ain't up there based on the company saying we made money. It ain't up there based on them saying we helped a bunch of homeless people. It ain't up there based on, it's based on them saying we got something coming out and people think that's going to do something. That's what it is. So people decided to take their money and buy the stock based on that premise, which makes the stock at $50 a share overvalued. That's how you value and find value of companies. That's one way. Okay, that's my way. And somebody else gonna say, man, I got another way. Now if they tell you my way don't work, you tell them to jump their ass in the ring. You know what I mean? I'm undefeated in the ring. Tell them get in here if they say my strategy don't work. But there are other strategies to value a company. This is just my strategy. But I hope that gave you a little bit more insight. That's right. That's right. The hype has no worth. But watch this. Watch this. This is the game. This is the emotional part that y'all got to catch. Like you said, Elvis, it's just that the hype, which has no worth, it don't. The hype is only worth what people put on. That's it. It's worthless. to what people have. So you know what people put on and the type of people they are, meaning if they're retail investors, they're institutional investors, then it tells you which way the price goes. That's how I know. Now, I've been doing this a very long time. So I'm saying this as easy as it is, and it is once you get the gist. But it's a lot easier for me to say it because I understand and I invented the philosophy in which I'm sharing. So it's easy for me to see evaluations. But I want you to be able to understand, like you said, the worth and what the worth and height is worth to other people. Okay? Because that's really what it is. Right? Stocks is about trading for other people. Excuse me, other people buying and selling, which is trading for them. So when you understand how or the difference between the different type of investors and how they think, which you may think, well, that's a lot, but really it's not, because who are those investors? You. They are. They are. So people think, well, who's the investor you talk about? Look your ass in the mirror. You the investor. You the one always getting emotional about some shit. You the one don't know what's in your portfolio. You the investor. So how you see this stuff, the other person sees it the same way. So now that you learn it and you see it differently, how you used to see it, that's the investors in which is buying and selling. Yeah. Shoot these rocks tonight, huh? I know. I'm impressing myself too sometimes. Speculation is what Jackson the videos. That's right. So now. So, right. Good question you say, but let me hit you with this. Rachel, so speculation is, but you gotta be careful because in Nvidia's case, it's true. They are massive, and the money that they say they can make, they've already made it because of the way their contracts structured, but because of the way their contracts are structured about how people buy products and the way they sell products to people. So in their particular case, that stuff that they're saying about Nvidia, which we would naturally see as speculation, is actually true because they have this massive infrastructure. That Blackwell product, product that they got, new servers and stuff that they got, and their current products are major sellers, and that's old news compared to stuff. So you're right though, but when you mention Nvidia, I want to say, well, yes, Nvidia, like, because I want you to put Nvidia in that category, and then see some of what they say Nvidia's case of speculation. That is the case with H2B. Nvidia is a stock that you can trade. See, Nvidia, companies like them, and you want to be adding them to your portfolio, man, because it's like, they're like once in a life. I mean, I don't want to say once in a lifetime stocks, but they're like once every, like, man, the last time Nvidia came around was probably before the pandemic. So during the pandemic, we had quite a few of these, meaning name brand companies whose stock prices were low. But the last probably major Nvidia where you've seen some really huge upside potential was Facebook. Some Meta, I still call it Facebook, but Meta. When Mark Zuckerberg was going after building the metaverse. We was talking about the doctor classes. Um, he ramped up sales and things. And I actually talk about this in my quick course. If you guys got the course. If you guys don't got the course, get the course. Get the course. Get the course. So get the course. I talk about this in the course about my take on Mark Zuckerberg's dealing with the run up to the metaverse with the pandemic, about stock prices, stuff like that. But that was the last. Facebook stock price had come down from like $400 to like $85, and shot back to like $500. It was one. Yeah, that's right. And like, you know, I think about that. People don't look like people don't make a big deal about the stuff they supposed to, but they make a big deal about proven stuff, right? But things that they have these emotional ties to and believe that other people care about it as well. You know, and so like I found that to be really relevant since I've been home. Like people big in that, right? Sure. And but people didn't see that one of the world's largest companies. We're not talking about Pizza Hut, which is the world's largest pizza chain. We're not talking about FedEx, which are the world's largest shipping. And I'm using them because I'm showing you that like there's other massive companies here we're not talking about because you would know about it. But this company, you know about it. Like there's not too many people walking the earth that don't know about Facebook and who they have. Right? I mean, like they just don't have to be in space where you can't miss it because of their particular type of service. But with that being said, right, this is the thing that like kills me that we miss being black people, minorities, miss this stock. We talking people who working out retirements. We talking people who own a home. We talking people who middle class. We talking people that got money to side. We talking these people miss the largest social media company the world's ever seen. One of the largest companies, period, the world's ever seen. One of the top 5 most profitable companies in the world is Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest people in the world. How do we miss that stock price at $85, $90 a share? And 17 months later, the stock price is above $500. How do we miss that? How do the football players, the athletes, the NFL players, how do the only people that catch that play is the billionaires and the major hedge fund investors who bought Facebook stock? How all the major figures, and why I say that, people say, well, how do you know they didn't buy it? Show me one billionaire that comes from it. And I'm going to show you something right now. How I know didn't now motherfucker buy it? Because Mark Zuckerberg made $150 billion. By the way, off that one run, he set the record for the most money ever in a 12-month span month spending. So if he made over $100 billion, that means that any other billionaires that would have popped up from that stock would have been in every magazine and newspaper around. And we didn't see not one. You know how many millionaires in the NBA? You know how many millionaires in the NFL? You know how many millionaire rappers, entertainers, singers, celebrities? And you mean to tell me not one was a billionaire out of that shit? So, how we miss that? How we miss that? So what we talking about? Everybody know about Facebook. Everybody. And don't nobody catch it? You're right. Priorities all over the place when it comes to our folks. So the idea is to be real stern when it comes to this route to education and getting this fundamental common sense investment knowledge, which is why my passion is so high about it. Because when I see moves like I saw, I could see if it was Pizza Hut, if it was NVIDIA. Don't nobody know nothing about that shit. Everybody know about Facebook. So when you can't even make a play that everybody know about, how you expect to have any real success if you can't even see that play? If you missing plays like that, that build generational wealth, that one play would have set your whole life up. That one play. Everybody on this chat, everybody, pensions. You know how many people, if people say, well, everybody couldn't make that play, bullshit. You want to know how many Facebook right now is over 40-50% owned by institutional investors in the sense of masculinity, that major pension funds have Facebook stocks. They ain't just the kid Facebook no more. Facebook ain't the old grandparent, kids, it ain't that. They are a juggernaut and massive money machine. Where their profit margin, they profiting over $40 billion in a 12-month span. That's what Facebook, how much money they make. And you know where that money come from? Selling ads. Ads. They are dominating when it comes to ads. They make more money selling ads than the ad companies sell on TV, billboards, combined. One company. And Facebook ain't the biggest on the block. And they make more money than everybody, and they're the second biggest on the block. So when companies like that have major hiccups, we can't miss that. No excuses. You can't miss that because that's an opportunity for easy generational wealth that is attainable to us. All you gotta do is buy a stock. You ain't gotta ask nobody no questions. Ain't because you black, ain't because you a woman, ain't because you a different race, ain't because you gay, ain't because you can't do it. Ain't no damn excuses about none of that. You can buy a stock just like anybody else. So when it's companies like that make these kind of plays, we can't miss that if we build something long term. When it's that easy to spot. It's that easy to spot. That easy to spot. So you gotta make a play. Gotta make a play. I can tell you right now, people who counsel stuff out with blueprint when that Facebook stuff happened, boy, they didn't like that right now. They're like, oh, wait, now it's really tired. Like, shut. And they still in the company right now today. And they got it like, we got it in like 95. They still in it. And matter of fact, if I'm mistaken, I think Facebook takes it on the Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Tech company took it right there. That's why it's amazing that people like you and your leader have blessed us with the game most charge for. Hey man, Elvis, listen, my brother. I appreciate that. And you know, I'm gonna get ready to go here in a second, but I just want to say this before I go. That it's a thin line between caring about people and wanting to see people who have money. Okay? So like wanting to see people have money is just the job, you help a person out, you know, man, you show them how to go to the temp agency, maybe you show them how to do the resume, right? Show them how to work, show them how to support themselves. And that's a great thing, because that's where it starts. But caring about people is about showing people two choices about them, the hard choices that they got to make about themselves. Right? You the problem. It's not the stocks. It's you. You got bad habits. You couldn't even see the damn Facebook play because you got bad habits. And so I care enough about that, more about the money to give away the information without worrying about the compensation. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, make no mistake about it, I'm a business. You know what I mean? I ain't do this hard about not turning this thing into a business. But it's a time and a place to do business, right? And it's not a time and place to do business with people who do business. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, I'm gonna have products that, and watch this. Every last one of y'all, I'm assuming, and if you're not, it's all good if you're here, have went and bought my curriculum. So you purchase the product, and I'm here. I don't be on here, and I probably need to be pushing more about selling my course, and I mentioned that nigga with the course and all that stuff and all that, but I don't be on this thing soliciting nothing from y'all. I don't be on my platforms and my shit out, man. They come on here, man, jump in the course, and let me tell you, part of my team be like, bro, you need to do a little more of that. You need to do a little more of that because we do got business to run here for sure. But I don't do that. I wasn't in the pen doing that. If anything, I should have been in the pen like, hey, send me some money to my books. Hey, send me, none of that. None of that. That shit that I was pushing out, doing all that stuff, I was paying for that stuff. Meaning that every time I have the opportunity to support some of my people by paying for phone bills or paying for other things, I was doing that. So I have a passion for this finance information, man, beyond the money. And prison allowed me to gain a love for the passion for people and giving people again. You know, so man. And my goal is to give y'all the game. Let me tell you right now. So your ass get the money and bring it back to buy my shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't got no damn money now, so I gotta give you some game, you get some money, come back, purchase a product. Come back, start buying another piece of stocks, all the gear, you know what I mean? So this team sport here. You educate people, people have what they need to provide for themselves. You know what I mean? So, you know, man, that's how I see it, and that's how I live my life. I am 20 years old, so I ain't going backwards, so I try to be a good steward the best I can. Also making sure I put shit on in my pocket at the same time. Thing about me having a bunch of money, that's okay. So, good steward of my money, good steward of the resources we get broke, other people doing it. That's what I like to impart on other people. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, man. Glad you guys appreciate it. I so appreciate it. Man, one person here, 20 people here. Man, look here, man. It's an honor. I appreciate it. And the course is $49.95. And the course is 6 modules. Every penny counts. You can actually do the course about the mountain's credit. Of course, it's not about some get rich quick stuff. I don't push that, not at all. But I do teach people how to make money at an accelerated pace. If their emotions align and they got their business intact, we can make quick money. But you got to be a certain rate to do that. You know what I mean? The course is about giving you insight into the markets as a whole, the history of the markets, from my take on finance, and I also provide information about other things about portfolios, but it's a different take on this. It's a different spin. This isn't the Bank of America type of curriculum. It isn't that. But I think people have gotten a lot out of it. They've gotten a different take on finance from my perspective, which instead of talking. So it's been great. And I want to say this too before I go. I have a few big things coming out. I think on July 14th, 16th, I'm gonna know for sure. I'm doing a podcast. Well, I'm launching my podcast, and I'm going to have my first guest is going to be former secretary, one of the former secretaries to my administration at work for the Treasury. So he's going to be my first guest on the show. I'm excited about that. I'm also working on a partnership with another gentleman. We're going to be bringing some management, some consulting stuff together on the business world, the entertainment world. So we got a lot of that thinking about here. I appreciate that. So yeah, man. So I'm just right now, just really just preparing myself. I'm gonna be also moving here soon. I've been waiting for my approval stuff to go. We move to the States. I gotta get in the States. Like I told you guys about like the internet and all that kind of stuff. And stuff. The current place I'm at, it's not strong here. It's affecting trading. It's affecting my business. Means I got to stay. One thing, man, you got to check your bill. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I've been trying to fix it, and I'm just having problems. So I have to put it in place. So I'll be moving to a different place, which means I have a different type of little setup and give you a little sub. Just want to dig out a little bit of that game, man. Appreciate it. As always, you guys send in the questions. I am moving. I'm still in the town though. I'm still in the town. Still in the town. Moving to a different part of the town. Where I'm at now. I was only temporary here anyway. So I was never supposed to be. Where I'm at now was a business play. So I made a business decision, which was a good business decision, and now I'm making a more personal decision and a business decision to move to another spot. So I'm excited about that. Really excited about that. And about other stuff. So like I say, man, the companies that you guys send, how can you get my course? You can go to my Instagram and my bio, and you go to my marketing page, Curtis Carroll Marketing, and you can go there and click the link, and it'll take you to a page where you can go purchase the course, where you'll get a PDF download, of course, to your phone. If you have any problems, just hit us. Hey man, my team will be able to make sure that you should have an issue. All I was gonna say is this: when you guys give me companies, and you guys already do this, let me say this. This is a reminder. You give me the art. What's up, man? What's happening? When you give me a company, make sure you give me companies that you really look at. Okay? Don't give me companies that like, I seen something. Give me stuff because I don't want to be researching. I want to research stuff that we want to actually purchase. We want to get serious about this stuff. That's why I'm saying I'm serious about this purchase. That's why I'll be showing you stuff. Bring me companies that you serious about. You come in and ask about companies serious about it. You know what I mean? Because if you're serious about it, you can see a play and make some money. You see, you gotta be serious about it. I help with the research. You see me, man, look here, I ain't got no problem. I told you. Because you bring it to the company, I be, man, look at it. I'm gonna go look at Weight Watchers. I know about the other one. I don't know nothing about them. TH, but I know about Weight Watchers. I'm gonna check both of them out. Let one of them pan out to be moving around, coming for a moment. That's where y'all be sending videos. Damn, man, street bought them already. So, let y'all know. So just remember, be on that type of page when you bring the company. Art, anything in the defensive sector that look good. Only thing I would say look good right now in the defensive sector is bowling. Bowling. Bowling is running into some problems right now, which, as you know, bowling is in the area. You may not, but I imagine bowling is in the aerospace and defense industry. They make commercial planes. They also do things for the government. And Boeing is the largest commercial jetliner in the world behind Boeing. Behind Airbus, which is a European company. Those are the two big boys in the block. And Boeing has been having some problems due to a few years ago, some years back, Boeing put in a new system into their pilot. They put in a new pilot system, and it caused malfunction. It caused the new 87 Dreamliners to crash, two of them. And they have been under scrutiny for years, and they have been under government lawsuits and a bunch of stuff. So Boeing has been recovering from that in the pandemic hit. So Boeing has been recovering from that. But the prices still has some stress. Boeing is not at the levels that they should be. And so when it comes to defensive right now, Boeing is about what I see in defensive technology. That's just my off the head. Right now. All right, y'all. Peace out, man. It's your boy Street. Sorry I was late. Glad y'all came on. We should be back ready to go next week, 7. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Much blessings. All right, man. Your boy Street. Love y'all, man. Peace out, man. Blessings.